My dear friends, tonight I wish to share with you the most sacred principle of creation, the law of attraction, and its divine partner, the proper form of prayer. These are not separate forces, but one movement of consciousness expressing through different names. Everything in your life is a reflection of your internal state. Your outer world is the shadow cast by the light of your inner assumptions. If you would change your world, you must first change your inner conversations, your imaginal acts, your feelings. This is the law of attraction. It is not attraction by magnetic pull, but by assumption, by feeling and knowing something is already true. So let us begin with prayer. For prayer is the bridge between the seen and the unseen. Prayer, as I have told you many times, is not begging or pleading. It is not some ritualistic chant or outer action. Prayer is the art of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. To pray correctly is to enter the state of the answer. You must feel now what you would feel if your desire were already realized. If you want wealth, you must not pray from lack. If you want love, you must not pray from loneliness. You must step into the consciousness that your desire is already yours. When you assume a thing and persist in that assumption, it hardens into fact. This is the law. Whatever you desire, believe you have received it, and you shall. Not shall receive it, have received it. That is the mystery. Most people think prayer is a request to some distant deity. But I tell you, God is within you, as your own wonderful human imagination. God becomes what you imagine. There is no intermediary. You are the operant power. You are the vessel and voice of creation. Now, the law of attraction is simply the law of consciousness. You attract that which you are conscious of being. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are. If you are conscious of being poor, no matter how hard you work, you will still live in poverty. If you are conscious of being in love, love will flow toward you. As within, so without. This is why I say, think feelingly. Feel your desires as real. See yourself already in possession of the thing longed for. Not as something coming in time, but as something already accomplished in eternity. You see, there is no future in the true sense. Creation is finished. All states already exist. Your imagination simply selects which reality to experience by the state it occupies. If you can persist in the assumption that your desire is fulfilled, the world will rearrange itself to reflect it. Let me give you a technique. Before you sleep tonight, take a few minutes to quiet the mind. Then imagine a scene that implies the fulfillment of your desire. If you wish for a new home, imagine friends congratulating you on it. If you desire marriage, imagine the ring on your finger or hearing, "I love you." Make the scene vivid and full of sensory detail. Hear the sounds, feel the textures, smell the air, and here's the key. Feel it as though it is happening now. Don't imagine it as a dream. Enter it as a real experience. This is what I call living in the end. Remain there until it takes on the tones of reality. Then fall asleep in that state. Your imagination, fused with feeling, is the secret of prayer. The proper form of prayer is thanksgiving, not supplication. When you pray, give thanks that it's already done. Thank you, Father, you might say, that it is so. Even before the world sees it, you know it is done. This is faith, not hoping, not wishing, but knowing. When you know, the world must conform. It has no choice, for it is your own shadow. The law is impartial. It works whether you believe in it or not. If you believe in failure, it works perfectly to bring failure. If you believe in lack, it works to sustain your lack. But if you believe in success, joy, wealth, love, so too shall these be established. Now hear me. The subconscious mind accepts as true that which you feel to be true, not what you say, but what you feel. That is why emotion is the language of creation. If you speak of wealth while feeling poor, you cancel your words. But if you silently feel the joy of abundance, the law responds. You must feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This is the proper form of prayer. This is how the law of attraction works. You become one with your desire in consciousness, and the world reflects it. Do not be fooled by appearances. Do not look to the outer world to confirm your desire. The world will mirror your inner state once it is stable. Your task is to remain loyal to your assumption even when everything outside denies it. That is true faith. That is prayer. Now, what happens when doubts arise? Persist. Persist in the assumption. Revise the inner state. The moment you notice fear or lack or contradiction, return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Say inwardly, "It is done." Feel it real. This is how you mold the invisible into the visible. And remember this: the world is yourself pushed out. Everyone in your world plays the part you assign them. If you want different responses from others, change your concept of them. See them as you wish them to be and persist in that vision. This is not manipulation. This is love in action. You are lifting others by changing your inner story of them. So tonight, as you lay your head to rest, enter the scene of your fulfilled desire. Pray not with your lips, but with your being. Say not, "Let it come," but "Thank you, Father, that it is." And let the law unfold the means. You are the operant power. There is no one to change but self. Thank you.